Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 1 of the Aj Auxerre Career Mode Road to Glory. Yep, and today's episode we're probably going to begin through a bunch of games, so let's go and check the calendar right quick. Alright, in this episode we are looking to play around 7 games. First game is in the month of July against Rodez. Then we have 6 games in the month of August, and now we'll round out episode 1. Like I said, this will probably be a lot faster paced career mode once I get around to recording it more often. And we do have our first transfer offer coming in for Mohamed Yatara. It is for 1.5 million. The 25-year-old 69 rated striker. I think we're going to go ahead and accept this. And that's just more money we are going to have to buy Jubilees. And we do have another transfer offer coming in for Remy Dumont. And I think we're going to sell him to Hanover for the 6.4. That's enough money to probably buy us a decent youth scout to set up the youth academy. We'll go ahead and accept that also. And also, Mohamed Yatora has been sold, so let's go ahead and buy our first player in this career mode. And we have come to an agreement with AS Monaco for a $1.5 million transfer fee for William Jubilees. So let's go ahead and get his contract sorted and get him into the team. So, William Jubilees has come into the team with the squad rotational role. 5 years, no release clause, and 1.2 with 11 signing, and after 15 appearances he will get 18,000. That's not a bad contract for William Jubilees, who is going to be probably a very decent player, and he's only 17 years old, so we're going to go ahead and accept this and get him into the starting lineup. And our first scout is recommended by Charles the Brick. He said, go to France and scout physically strong. So there is your youth scout, and we will be looking at players for you in the next 3 months. And the second recommendation for scouting was from Deshaun Williams. He said, let's go to Chile. Didn't give me anything else, so we're going to go for any. So we are Chile for 3 months, and we'll also keep an eye out on players from Chile. And it looks like Remy Dumont has been sold to Hanover for $640,000, which of that money, $425 goes into the transfer budget. So we pretty much just paid for our youth scouts right there. So it's not a bad sale. And coming into the first game of the episode, we are going to be running our second team, and Jubilees will begin his debut. Let's see how this game goes. I say there was not really much into this first game other than this 88-minute goal, which was the only goal of the game, and we start the season off with a loss. A 1-0 loss. And Sane puts it in the back of the net. We did not play good at all in the attack. Not at all. And as you can see, we only had one shot the whole game. Alright, we do have a transfer offer for Jordan Adiot. And I think we are going to go ahead and sell him since he's 30. 69 rated. Not really going to have a place in this team after a while. So we're going to go ahead and sell him to the Mexican outfit. And we do have our first training injury of the season. Torre has a torn hip flexor and is out for 2 months. That's going to be a big blow, being that he is a vital piece to the central part of this team. And we have made another signing to the center defensive mid spot. Noble Okello from Toronto, the young Canadian, 19 years old, 6'4". He's going to be making $2,000 a week and $10,000 signing bonus on a 4-year contract. Hopefully he can make a nice little impact to this team also. Alright, then coming to the second game of the episode, we are playing Le Mans. We are at home, and once again we are running the second team out. I think the second team is probably going to get a lot more playing time since this is the younger side. And Okello will begin his debut. And let's jump into these highlights. And getting into the 25th minute, Le Mans strike first with a beautiful cross into the box. And we are down 2-0, and we were pretty poor in this game. I mean, very poor. Defense was god-awful. And then right before half, Le Mans puts another one on the board. Defense, once again, nowhere to be found. There's nowhere to be found. The defense played like absolute crap. And we do get 1 goal back as Jubilees has a nice assist to Hazama Sakai. And that was our first goal on the season in the second game. But we do lose the game 2-1, and we fall to 0-2. It's not a good start at all. And we have sold another player, and Jordan Adiot has been sold for $800,000. Not a bad selling price for him. and he is out of the team. All right, now coming into the third game, we are away at FCSM. Once again, Team 2 is going to play. Dubels up top once again, Okello, and Aj Yao is playing at center back instead of Bao this game. So this is pretty much a last chance ditch effort to see if this team can do anything. 3 games with this team, we've only scored 1 goal and we've given up 3. So let's hop into these highlights and see what happens. And coming into the 18th minute, Jubel passes the ball down to Akas, who passes it back to Jubels, who will score his first Auxerre goal. And we are on the score sheet first. A 1-0 lead over FCSM. And in the 29th minute, Sakim passes it to Jubels, and Jubels passes back to Sakim, who buries it for our second goal of the game, and we are up 2-0 over FCSM. Great goal, great teamwork, great passing. Team felt pretty good this game in the attack. But we were not done there. This wonder pass from Jubels to Sakim, once again that combination is deadly. That combination has come up with 3 goals for Sakim and 3 assists for Jubels. Nice little combination we have going up top now with them two. And that is a 3-0 victory over FCSM and our first victory on the year. Alright, so getting into the next match, it is going to be a cup match versus Lorleans. I do not know how to pronounce that team's name to save my life. But yeah, it's going to be a sim game, so let's go jump and see how the team performs. Hopefully we can pick up the victory, and we do. 3-0 victory, and we move on to the second round of the Copa de la Liga. And we are looking to make another transaction. We are going for Jan Carbonero, the 20-year-old left mid, right mid from a team in Colombia. And yeah, let's see if we can get his wages down and bring him into the club. And alright, it looks like we have a deal in place for Jan Carbonero. He wants an important squad role, 5 years on his contract, no release clause, and a $1,700 weekly wage with a $16,000 signing bonus. And after 15 appearances, he wants $26,000, which is not bad, and it's way within our budget, so we are going to sign him up. And so looking at Jan Carbonero, he is a 3-star with 87 pace, which is not bad. His sprint speed is at a 90 and acceleration is at 83. He's a fast player like I wanted, and yeah, he fits right into the team. 67 rated already, so he's decent enough to start in this team. And coming into the next game, we will be a simulation game against EAG. And yeah, the first team will be running out. So hopefully they can pick up the win. They picked up the last game. A 1-1 draw, and Akas has been hurt. That is just awesome. And coming into the next game, we are away against Claremont Foot. Cardinaro will be picking up his debut game. Hopefully we can find out what he does. Jubels once again and Sakai. Hopefully they can continue their run of form. And Okela is looking to grow a little bit also in the midfield. Let's go ahead and jump into these highlights and see how we get on with this game. Alright, so we start things off here in the 44th minute. Jubels has his chance, drags it back, takes a shot, past the goalkeeper. First goal of the game as we are on top of Claremont, 1-0. As Saki drives the ball deep, stops, brings the ball around to the penalty spot, has a shot past the goalkeeper into the back of net. 45th minute goal gives us the second goal in the game. And that is the total final score, 2-0 to Auxerre over Claremont Foot. And we do have a transfer offer coming in for Francois Belengou from Azanspor in Turkey. We're going to go ahead and accept that since he is 32 years old. We need to get some younger players into the team anyway. Alright, so coming into the last game of the episode, we are at home versus Aj Auxerre. We did change the team to the normal starters to see if they can pick up the victory in the simulation game. Hopefully they can, or at least get us a draw here. A 1-1 draw. I guess we'll take that 1 point from the last game of the episode. And looking at the league table, after 6 games, we are currently 2-2-2. 8 goals for, 5 against. Goal difference is 3 and on 8 points. It's currently in 9th position. Not where I wanted to be to start this, but it's better than how we actually started. We literally lost the first 2 games, drew, and then we won 2, and then we just drew again. But I'm going to leave the transfer window for the next episode, just in case anybody would like to suggest any players. We currently have $2 million in the transfer budget, so any players would be suggested would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, that would be it for today's episode. I'll see y'all again later. Y'all have a good one.